Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I have been on a roll with the betting, on a roll in 2025. I am up more units than I've been up in over a year and a half. I hammered the Commanders money line before the game yesterday, even though I know I picked the Bucks in the sports show. I dove a little bit more into the Bucks defense and I saw a way. And did that. I hammered the Bills -8.5, and that hit. I hammered I lost the Steelers, but I hammered the Texans, and so I am on freaking fire. I am 29-4 in bets, including parlays in 2025. 29-4. And I'm pretty sure that I'm all over the Rams tonight. We'll see. Haven't 100% made my bet yet, but we'll see. Morning, YouTube. Good to see you. AP, sorry about the loss, dude. That fumble from Baker was tough, dude. Absolutely not, Jeremy. Absolutely not. But it is nice. Jay Wood says, thoughts on the fumble the Packers recovered to start the game? Jay Woods, that was brutal. That was brutal. Here's what I'll say. No exaggeration. Crap you not. Was sitting right next to my two sons during the whole day. It was the best day ever. I got to hang out with Jody a little bit in the morning, Kiara for like 2 hours, and then the boys the rest of the day. And watch football and college basketball. And there's some great college basketball games on. And I'm making most of my money on college basketball again. Like every year I crush college basketball. I need to start sharing some of those plays here. It's always good to me. But as the kick happened, as the kick was in the air, I said to my sons, I said, can't fumble this. Like I literally said that. I was like, no special teams mistakes if the Packers. And when we were cheering for the Packers, I wanted to play against the Packers. And he fumbles. So was it a bad call? It does look like it was a bad call, but you can't fumble that ball. You can't fumble that ball. You just can't. But what if it's a perfect hit? Can't fumble. What if it's not my fault? Can't fumble. What if someone snipes the ball out? It can't fumble. So yeah, if I was a Packer fan, I'd probably be more mad about it, obviously. But you can't fumble that ball. You know, first play of the game. And let's be honest, the Packers played like dog crap the entire game anyway. So other than Josh Jacobs, who finally got going in the second half. So they were going to win that game, but obviously that didn't help. Yeah, Michigan basketball looks so good, dude. 2 7-footers that can shoot threes and dunk over anybody. It's a lot of fun to watch. Tyler and I interviewed Danny Wolf during the Michigan Mott Children's Hospital Rogel Cancer Center charity stream. And he told us he thinks they could win it all this year. And we were like, okay, dude, like everyone's got to say that. And like, he meant it. Like their coach is good. They have a brand new roster. They're good. No, Jeremy, it's fun, brother. Jeremy, I'm telling you, man, college basketball is so fun even before March. Oh, wow, high-strung dad. He dropped 37. Love that. Other than the game last night, the playoffs sucked this weekend. Like, other than last night, awful games. Excuse me. I don't know, Carl. I haven't heard if they've upped the chances of the lock-on. I feel a lot better, guys. Thoughts on A.J. Brown reading a book on the sideline after only getting one catch? I mean, apparently he reads it every single game. I don't know. Commanders look good. Commanders look really good. Now, the Bucs defense is Swiss cheese. So Even a banged up Lions defense was way better than that Bucs defense. So the Lions will give them a hard time. There will be nowhere near as many Commander fans at Ford Field as there were at Tampa. That was embarrassing. And Jane Daniels was able to run that entire offense yesterday. I don't know if you guys noticed this or how much you were paying attention to the game, because it's a detail they talked about a couple times on the broadcast. But if you're just a casual NFL fan and you're keeping an eye on the game, you might not have noticed. Jaden Daniels will not be able to run the offense the way that he did in Tampa, in Detroit, because it's too loud. You can't command the entire offense and change plays every single time at the line of scrimmage in Detroit in a playoff game. You can't. So they won't be able to do that. They can still try to hurry up and call plays ahead of time and use hand motions and stuff. But listen, you're going to see a good Commanders offense against a good Lions defense, and you're going to see a dominant Lions offense against an awful Commanders defense. So Jimmy, if you land on the train, it automatically gives you a gold twister every time from the hack chest with a high chance of a lock-on as well. Oh, thanks, Gas Cheeks. Maybe I'll check that out. I'll play a little bit of that today. I got you, Joe. At the very least today, my pick is the Rams plus 2.5. I think I'm taking the money line in a big bet with 5 units. We'll see. And it's nothing against the Vikings. I think the Vikings are a very good team. I think they're a well-coached team. I think being in Arizona actually helps the Vikings more than it helps the Rams as far as home field advantage goes. But Stafford against Flores, dude, he knows how to play against that defense, and I think Puka Nacua is going to eat. Should be a really good game. Nothing would surprise me. But I think I'm on Rams plus 2.5 minimum tonight. Nightcraft says the Bears game was insane, dude. How do people receive the Bears game? Hey, the Packers got one more game than the Bears this year, dude. Congrats to them. Yeah, Bobby Wagner had a really good game, CC. The Bucs should have ran the ball a little bit better. Should have ran the ball a little bit more. Listen, here's what the Commanders did, and congrats to them. And this is what they're going to try to do against the Lions, and it's what the Lions can't let them do. The Commanders had the ball all game, it felt like. That 9-minute drive ended in a field goal. Like, they kept the Tampa offense off the field. And that's what they're going to have to do if they're going to beat Detroit. They're going to have to keep the Lions offense off the field. The difference is the Lions have a dominant offensive line that should be able to put together long, sustained drives. And so I'm right now, just top of my head, Lions are 7.5-point favorites. Right now, my pick's probably like 35 to 20 Lions. I think that the Commanders are going to be able to score. Listen, if I'm the Lions, I'm making Jane Daniels beat you. I'm giving up some rushing yards to Brian Robinson Jr. I'm just not letting you got to make Jane Daniels beat you. You can't let him do what he did against the Bucs. Eagles look very beatable, dude. Hey, Hurts is not that good. I've been saying it all season. Hurts is just okay. You can get pressure on him. You got to cover for 6 seconds. Get some pressure on him and stop Saquon Barkley. They're beatable. Love that perfect bracket for you, Jay. Love that. Biggest shock was Houston winning. I wasn't shocked. I picked Houston plus 3. Their defense is really good, and they can listen. I can't believe they're 8.5-point dogs against the Chiefs. Their defense can mess up the Chiefs a little bit. I'm picking the Chiefs to win that game, but right now I love the Texans plus 8.5. Excuse me. I'll try to mute my mic when I cough. My bad. Commanders had the ball 35 minutes. Yeah, Bucs had it 24. And by the way, Hydra, that was way worse before the fourth quarter. When the Bucs had 2 drives. Hillbilly Nate says Herbert again proving his name never belonged in the top 5. Maybe top 5, but I still think Herbert's fine. Listen, he's got Lab McConkey. It's his only weapon. And a couple decent tight ends. That team was supposed to be as good, if not a little bit worse than the Bears this year. They overperformed. Harbaugh had a good year coaching. They ran the ball well. They played good D. They'll be back. Give Herbert some weapons. Ravens or Bills? Dude, it's hard to pick. It's hard to pick against the Ravens right now, man. They look unbeatable. Their offense is crazy, bro. I'm cheering my ass off. Pardon my French, for the Bills, because I don't want to see the Ravens in the Super Bowl. I'll tell you that right now. Yeah, that was crazy, CC. Bo Nix had a great first drive. I've not played Marvel Rivals yet. I probably won't. Well, maybe someday if Ty wants me to, but he probably won't want me to. So, because I'm not going to play. I don't want to play. I don't want to play with people who are learning the game with me. I don't really want to do that. If Ty was like, "Hey, let's have a Marvel's Family Fortnite Friday, and I'll teach you how to play," I'd be down. But he grinds. He'd have to make a Smurf account like he did when we were kids. Yeah, Nate, I think he can be Nate. I think you might be right now. I think that's very fair to say. Yeah, Ruffini, he's gonna play okay. You know what I mean? Hurts doesn't have to carry when you've got a run game like that. Malik or Love, honestly, as a Lions fan, it's Love and it's not close, dude. Malik Willis sucks. He's not even a good backup. I mean, he did well this year in a decent game plan called for what he can do. There's a reason he's not on the Titans anymore. The Titans are awful. They've seen enough. It's Jordan Love, dude, and the Packers need some receivers, bro. Let's be honest. They went into the season saying they've got some receivers that could be good. Now Watson's going to be out most of next year with an ACL. You know, Reed's a good slot guy, but the Packers need help, dude. They got to give Love some weapons. I'm putting Love in my 15 to 20 rankings. 15 to 20. He's not top. He might be number 15 in the league. I'm not impressed yet. I want to see more. I'm glad the Packers paid him a ton of money as a Lions fan so far, but I'm not about to throw him out yet. You know, you look at Aaron Rodgers and Brett Favre, they both had stinker playoff games, multiple stinker playoff games in their careers. And that's why I'm not throwing Herbert out yet either. There's a lot of, look at Lamar. Lamar struggled in the playoffs. He dominated this past week. He looks just fine. Lamar won't be the reason that they lose if they lose to the Bills. Caleb Williams, Jay, has shown that he can be a good quarterback in the league. Needs a way better offensive line. So jury's out on him, I still think. I think you're kind of crazy if you think Caleb. If you're going to say something like Caleb Williams is a bust or he sucks, I don't think so. Skeeter, I want to know what you're going to say. Type your message right now, please. I'm so curious. Type the first thing you're going to say to me tomorrow morning if you guys lose tonight. I just want to see a preview because I have no idea what you're going to say. Because you think they can win the Super Bowl, and I feel like you're going to come in tomorrow and be like, rebuilding year. J.J. McCarthy's the guy. And you're just going to ignore the entire season. I think so, Jay. I think if you put Caleb Williams on the Commanders, I think Caleb Williams would look a lot different with that offensive coordinator. So I think the Bears are just fine in who they took. Jaden Daniels is in a much better offense with a much better scheme, with a much better coaching staff. It matters. It matters. Guess we'll never know. Get swept this season, dude. You haven't beat us in like 3 years. They're not frauds, Hoppy, but they can chill. Get better internet to start. Amen. Big game Saturday night, dude. Another one. Jeremy's calling them frauds. Dang, dude. Void. Thank you for the tier 1, 2 months, dude. For God loves all his children, even JB. I know. What a blessing that is. I got the Rams tonight, go. Give me Stafford in this moment, dude. I just don't see Sam Darnold living up to what he's going to have to do tonight. And I think Stafford will. Big Lou, I don't know, man. I feel like the Bucs were a good team. I like Baker Mayfield a lot. Baker Mayfield, no, I've said this a couple times in the last few days. I don't know who's like, I haven't gotten a lot of pushback on it. To me, Baker Mayfield was a top 5 QB this year. He was a top 5 QB. And the Commanders had a perfect game plan, dude. Keep him off the field. Go for it on 4th. By the way, hello, league, pay attention. Look what's happening, chat. Pay attention how important it is to be aggressive. You need touchdowns. Here's the perfect example. Everyone who's like, Dan Campbell's going to cost the Lions a Super Bowl. Look at the Chargers against the Texans, who settled for field goals. And look at the Commanders, who went for it and got touchdowns. That's the difference. You have to be aggressive. Look at Mike Tomlin. Look at the Steelers. 4th and inches. Down. Were they down 14 at that point? I'm pretty sure they were already down 14. Down 14 in a win-or-go-home game on 4th and inches. You have Justin Fields on your team. You've already put him in for plays that they know you're going to run the ball. You punt? You cannot win. No, it was 14. You cannot win in the NFL if you are not going to be aggressive. You cannot. That Broncos fake punt, genius. Loved it. If it didn't work, still genius. You got to take chances. You have to steal possessions. Okay, it was 7-0. Either way. Inches, dude. Go for it. It's not your grandpa's NFL anymore, dude. Touchdowns win games. Also, did you guys see? I didn't see it until this morning, and I watched the game, so I don't know like how I missed it if they showed it on TV. Yeah, Ethan, it was 14-0. It was. They were down 2. Jeremy, I think he only goes on his own volition, dude. I think he's going to have to walk. And I think he might walk. Did you guys see the kicker last night? Did you guys see how nervous Zane Gonzalez was? Uncle Steve with the prime sub, 52 months. I love you, dude. Sorry about your loss yesterday, man, but you're a legend. Hope you and your beautiful family are doing well. I saw you in here, by the way. I said hi earlier. I don't know if you heard me. Did you guys see that the kicker, bro? You did see it? Dude, chat, if you didn't see it here. I hate that you can type in Zane Gonzalez and see some garbage crap pop up on Twitter, man. How do you spell his name? Oh, okay, I was spelling it wrong. He always does the hair thing. Does he really? At me, but bro, like this?
The first time he's kicking 6.
Chat, if you haven't seen this yet, shoot, I knew that was going to happen. Hold on. And he almost missed it, which is what makes you think it was a little.
6 different kickers. The 6th is Gonzalez. The first time he's kicking in the NFL since 2021. These now 6 games for Washington, and he's got a chance to get the Commanders a playoff win.
All right, so maybe he's got a little OCD. All right, no judgment there, dude. All right, no judgment, no judgment. He's got a little OCD, okay. And then he hits it off the doink and goes in. He's got a little OCD. Okay, I can respect that. I got good family friends who's got OCD. I get it. John's just jealous of his hair. Brother, look at that hair. Imagine having hair like that and cutting it that short, bro. I would have links. I would have locks everywhere. Dude, man. Taking that hair for granted, bro. I would take the OCD thing before I did intense things for that hair, to be honest. And you'd be just as bald now. Thank you. Okay. All right. Come on now. RJ, I do think the Lions should win that game. They're not going to overlook them. And again, you have to not let, Scotty, you have to not let the Commanders just control the clock like that. Bottom line. Skeeter says you join me tonight. Dude, I'm actually not. And not because I don't want to, Skeet. I would love to. I got a buddy who's coming over tonight to watch a game. So I'm going to watch it with him and my kids. Do you ever stream with no hat? No. But I don't do anything with no hat. The only time you'll ever see me without a hat is when I'm sleeping or when I'm at church. That's it. Fancy restaurant, hat. I'm a grown man. I'll do what I want. You know what I mean? And shower. Good point. And showering. That's it. So I do expect you to jump into chat if the Vikings fall behind. No, dude, listen. Skeeter, this is your doing. It's your doing. If you weren't talking trash to me all year long about the Lions, week 18 for the North, we're coming for you, bro. You nervous? If you weren't doing that all year, I'd be cheering for you guys. They're a fun team. It's hard not to like the Vikings. They have a great coach. I'm friends with a lot of Vikings fans. I like most Vikings fans. I like you. But you have been so annoying to me this year that I want you to lose by 100. You did this, Skeeter. You did it. I was cheering for the Packers yesterday, bro. You did this. And because of your arrogance all year, if you do lose, I'm going to rub it in your face. Instead of saying, hey, man, I'm so sorry, Skeet. That was a great game, man. You guys had a great season. That's what I would say if you didn't annoy me all season long. Wow, victim blaming. Let's go, Doug. Catherine says, like the stream. Thanks, Catherine. Much love. Man, Jay, the Eagles did not look good yesterday. Steve-O, March Madness has been canceled as far as my party goes. I'm throwing an NHL NBA playoff party in June. And you better be here, bro. Another one. You have a free place to stay, Steve-O. I don't offer that to just anyone. You just got to get here, brother. I'll even buy your food. You just got to get here. Haguna Matata with the prime sub, 11 months. Let's go Lions. Let's go Wings. Those Wings are hot, baby. 7 in a row. I'm trying to find the game yesterday. Chad, this is how awesome the Red Wings are right now. I am trying to find the Red Wings game 10 minutes after face-off so my kids and I can watch it and flip back and forth between the Red Wings and the what game was on? I think it was the Packers game. And they're already up 2-0. It was awesome. I was like, well, look at us. Anyway, Texans win. We get another home Ravens game. Could happen. Yeah, the Eagles' defense was good, but again, the Packers looked awful. Like, it's not like the Packers were doing anything creative. You should play Call of Duty. I'm good. But I will start with the zero build lock-on pistol game today. JB, talk about the Pacers beating the Cavs. Bro, I'll be honest. NBA is the last thing I've been paying attention to, man. And I like it. I love the I've been watching the Pistons almost every game. But I haven't seen anything in the NBA except for the Pistons. Haven't really watched a lot of hockey except for the Red Wings. And listen, it's NFL, college football, college basketball, you know. So I can't really pay attention to the entire NHL, NBA yet until football's over. Did Epic gift you the sketch emotes? I don't know. Yes, they did.
What's up, brother?
I'm pretty sure I just equipped it. Let's go. All right, let me go to my TikTok and go live. I stream on YouTube, Scotty, TikTok, and Twitch, but Twitch is my main. I love that spider. That's good. They're fun to watch. The Cavs are fun to watch. Thoughts on the college football natty? You know, dude, if Ohio State plays their game, they win. Bottom line. And if Notre Dame can get Ohio State off script, Notre Dame has a shot. I got called fat by a bunch of random Ohio State fans yesterday on Twitter, so I'm definitely cheering for Notre Dame now. I did, Jeremy. It was awesome. Yeah, Mr. Poo Poo. I don't know if you caught that last game of the season, man, but if I was a Vikings fan, I wouldn't have any confidence at all going against the Lions. That was embarrassing. Scotty, he usually does not go live on Mondays, but with Marvel Rivals, you never know, man. He's been grinding. I'm down 20 pounds. I'm down 20 pounds since the new year. Being sick will do that, baby. A nice little head start. So if I'm looking slim, it's because I am. Rusticles! Dude, Rusty with the 17 months. Brother, it's been way too long, man. I thought we'd get more games in during the season. How about them Red Wings, brother? How about them wings, baby? We got to get games in ASAP, bro. I might, Big Mitch. I might, dude. If I go to the Super Bowl, I'll definitely do a meetup. They're hot right now. Definitely soon. Hopefully next week if you're down. Dude, you name it, brother. I'm in. Time and place, man. I love our games. Chad asks about it at least once a week. You've been killing it too. Also, Rust, I gotta say, dude, you're annoying. The Penguins are my kids' second favorite team. And not just my kids, brother. All my kids' friends, dude. All my kids' friends feel like they know you because my kids are like, dude, Rusty's friends with my dad. He sent us a rookie card for Christmas. By the way, thanks for that. That was sick. The signed rookie card was a nice touch. Actually, it may not have been a rookie card, but a signed card nonetheless. I gotta update my bet command chat. Let me do it after this game. But Rusty, now you got all these random kids, bro, in Arlington Heights cheering for you and the Penguins. Just planted the seed. Gotta let it grow. We gotta link up for when you play the Hawks, bro. I forget when that is. 40 Cent with the Prime sub, 21 months. Appreciate you. I feel much better, Brave. Finally on the men, brother. Okay, it's all the way in April. Okay. Sweet. I can make that happen. Russ, are you able to grab a steak dinner or something on me? Or are you or are you pretty not allowed to do that kind of stuff? Like post game? Oh, you guys might be flying out right at that night. 40 Cent, thanks again for the 21 months, you legend. I feel like there's still people back here. All Russ eats is steak. It's all I would eat. If I was in the NHL. I know, Carl. I love that. I'd love to know what Brian Kelly's thinking right now. The heck? Usually there the night before, so I'm down for sure. All right, night before. Dude, we'll go. I'll come to you. We'll go downtown Chicago. A nice juicer magooser steak, brother. Yeah, B-Riz, I feel much better, dude. This is the best I've felt. I felt a little better every day. I rested all weekend long. John, has everyone counted the Texans out? Thoughts? I wouldn't count the Texans out with the way that defense is playing, bro. Obviously, I think the Chiefs are going to win that game. I think 8.5 points is disrespectful. Boiler Up says, now the Green Bay's out. Let's go Lions. Come on, baby. Let's go Lions. Saturday Night Football. Can't wait. Hey, maybe doctors work after all? Maybe. Lock in, lock on, baby. What up, Boston? Good to see you, man. Carnivore. Yeah, I've done carnivore before. Easy. I like it a lot. I just love carbs. And I don't love fruit, so I don't love getting my carbs from fruit. But I'm just doing calorie deficit, high protein, man. That's the way to go. Get my workouts in. I haven't been able to really I've just been not eating because I've been sick, so I'm down 20 pounds from that. But as soon as I feel better, we'll start getting all the protein in, and looking forward to it. Pistol Mata, baby, all day. Jimmy, are you happy with the Commanders? Jay Funks, I'm gonna be honest, man. In order to get to the Super Bowl, we're gonna have to beat anybody. So I don't really care who the Lions play. But I am excited that we get a rookie QB. He looked good yesterday. It's a much different atmosphere in Detroit, brother. I was personally shocked at how many Commanders fans there were there yesterday. You will not be hearing MVP chants from in Ford Field about Jaden Daniels. I'll tell you that right now. I think the Lions will have a much better defensive game plan to stop him. Than the Bucs did. They have a much better defense than the Bucs. And the Commanders' defense is Swiss cheese, dude. So I think the Lions' offense will be just fine. Pretty good chance, though. Yep, you're right, Jeremy. You're right. Razua, what do you mean? Who did that? I mean, J-Funks, yes. I mean, yeah, listen, Scary Terry had a great game yesterday. He's had multiple stinkers this season. So I'm nowhere near as scared of Terry McLaurin as I am of Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, Jefferson, Addison, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, to be honest. Scary Terry has been boom or bust this season. T-Will says, I now want Ravens, Detroit. I want AFC North teams to keep showing the Steelers what good teams look like. T-Wills, dude, I'm cheering so hard for the Bills this weekend, man. Obviously, the Lions have to take care of business against the Commanders and whoever they play in the NFC Championship should they beat the Commanders. The Ravens, in my opinion, are the scariest team in the NFL outside of the Lions. I mean, Derrick Henry and Lamar, when they are both on, which has been most of the season, it's crazy to watch. Absolutely crazy to watch. I won't be surprised if we find out that TJ Watt has had a lingering injury. 125-ish snaps without a recorded stat. Jeremy has a Lions-Ravens Super Bowl. Oh man, dude, I don't want it. Got to beat the best to be the best, I guess, but whew, I'd be nervous. Yeah, Spider. I didn't think his tank was empty. I wasn't one of those people. Tyler was. But Derrick Henry, man, he's a beast. You see guys just not even wanting to tackle him. It's unreal. And understandable. Do you plan on doing games with random duos? Probably not today, Paul. But it's something I do. I'm doing custom lobbies this Thursday night. This Thursday night, 7 p.m. I'll be live at 6 p.m. playing some games with a buddy of mine's kids for like an hour. And then after that, I'm doing custom lobbies until 10 or 11 p.m. That's this Thursday night. So if you guys want to get games in with the community, this Thursday night, 7 p.m. is the time. Baker running over multiple linebackers was pretty sick. The Grim Reaper. Yes, Ryla. But I don't want to start advertising it until next week. Like advertising the sign up until next week. But yes. Sorry, Lettuce. I'm going to be honest with you, man. I haven't seen one person that I take seriously that thinks that Lamar Jackson's only good because of Derrick Henry. I have not seen one person with that take. He's a beast. I do not have any Lions futures, Butterworth. I had Goff MVP just for fun preseason at like plus a ton. But no, I did not. I did not put a bunch of money on Lions, Super Bowl or anything preseason. The odds weren't good enough to me. I have a hard time placing a futures bet that's like plus 1,000 or plus 1,200 when I can bet 4 college basketball games that I have faith in and get the same thing in one day. So I don't love futures like that. I like futures. After the Super Bowl, I'll make a March Madness, college football, NFL, NBA one for this next year. And like, you know, that's obviously a lottery shot, and I have a lot more fun doing that if I'm going to do big futures. How we do it with a tier 3, by the way, for 2 years, brother. Good morning. This is how we do it. Appreciate you, bud. I realize I'm the minority in this chat. I'll just say this one piece, and the storm can happen. Tomlin's not the problem. I love how convenient memory loss is for some people, but the Steelers team was projected to be dead last in the AFC North before the season started. Due to us not having weapons, we have a good season with the team that we had. We did not have a great or miraculous season, but for the most part, we beat the teams worse than us and lost to better teams. Dogwater, I'm officially, and now for the first time publicly, on the Fire Tomlin train. I hear your take. You are going to be stuck in mediocrity forever if you continue to have 8, 9, 10, 11 win seasons with no playoff wins. Not good enough to get a good quarterback, or not bad enough to get a good quarterback, not good enough to win playoff games. You are stuck forever. He is Marvin Lewis. He is Jeff Fisher. I love the Hakuna Matata. Just copy pasted. You got him. It's time to move on, dude. Name of games for the 7 months. Let's go, Lions. Thank you so much. Shafe Zone with the 12 months. Full year, baby. Glad you're feeling better, John. Thank you so much, man. It feels good. Thanks for the full year. So did I, Salsa Man. So did I, dude. I'm up an insane amount of units. How many? I can tell you right now how many units I'm up. I'm up 75 units in 2025. 2025 alone, up 75 units, chat. My unit is $20. It has been a good few weeks. I've also been hammering some plays, so that's not updated. I'll update it, Fletchman, after this game. Bet responsibly. Quit talking about your unit. My bad. Yes, Big Shine. But I only ever really bet one unit on parlays, so my units probably is a little bit bigger than that. That is not 750K. That is not how that math works, Salsa Man. Okay, Jeremy. Okay. Steelers lost the MVP. Do you think we'll hear fire McDermott if the Bills who have it? Well, the Bills are going to compete, Dogwada. The Bills are going to punt on 4th and inches down 14. The Bills are going to have some type of game plan to score on a defense that isn't that good. This guy's in here, right? Am I crazy? Sean Payton has won playoff games more recently than Mike Tomlin. Flopping Walleye with the tier 125 total gifted, by the way. Appreciate that gifted sub. Hey, P-Boss, that's too far, brother. I ain't never been that fat, bro. That's crazy. Love that spider. All right, we got 3 left. First game of the day. If you had the money, would you be a stakeholder in the Lions? I don't think they have shareholders. But sure. If you can get in on any NFL team and actually make money, unlike the Packers owners, not a shot, just a little bit of a shot, then yeah, it's free money. But that ain't really a thing. I hate this game so much, bro. He's just sitting there. I should have just gotten the sword out and done work. This guy gets what, 1 kill all game long? They're both just sitting in bushes. I should have checked the bush with the lock-on pistol, bro. Amateur level. Yes, the Bills can beat the Ravens. I don't know that they will, but they can. All right, GG's. Which franchises would not trade their last 20 years for the Steelers' last 20 years? More than you think. These are the quarterbacks. These are the quarterbacks that the Steelers have beaten in the playoffs. Phillip Rivers, Joe Flacco, Kurt Warner. Those are the 3 best, by the way. Those are the 3 best. And it's been a long time since they beat those 3.
Easy, both. I want people to be afraid of how much they love me.
Mark Sanchez, Matt Moore, Alex Smith, AJ McCarron. These are the quarterbacks that Mike Tomlin and his Steelers have beaten. Phillip Rivers, Joe Flacco, Kurt Warner, Mark Sanchez, Matt Moore, Alex Smith, AJ McCarron. Because Dogwater, what do you mean? Yeah, Dogwater, yes, they do. Mike Tomlin gets more passes than any coach I've ever seen in any sport, dude. He's not he's not done much besides get winning seasons. And I understand quarterback wins are not a stat. How many years has it been since they've won a playoff game in Pittsburgh? I actually don't know. How many years has it been? It's been 8 years. Right, I mean that's it right there, Dogwater. It's been 8 years, dude. If Dan Campbell wins a Super Bowl this year, hear me out. If Dan Campbell wins the Super Bowl this year or next year, I don't care. If he wins one, takes the most dog crap franchise in the history of the NFL to a Super Bowl, and then he goes 8 years of making the playoffs and losing, I would want him fired. I promise you. I promise you. If he wins a Super Bowl and then goes 8 straight years of losing playoff games, I promise you I do not want him as my coach anymore. And here's the thing. No one else is going to get a pass like he gets. Andy Reid. If Andy Reid wins 3 in a row, if he wins another one this year, 3 in a row, and then goes 8 years in a row of losing in the first round, I guarantee you Andy Reid loses his job. Guarantee it. It's not just the Super Bowl, though, Dogwada. It's not. You're not winning playoff games, dude. And no one's picking you to win playoff games. The whole world knows that the Steelers are going to make the playoffs and lose. And I'm even willing to admit. that like I think that he's a good coach. I don't think he's a bad coach. He is taking average rosters and making the playoffs. But it's messing up your ability to win Super Bowls because you're not bad enough to draft well. And then they aren't really drafting all that well. If I were a Steeler fan, I would want a new voice in the locker room, dude. I'd want a chance to have a bad season so you can get a good draft pick. I don't think so. Not yet. There's no way to get a lock on Pistol every time. But I will try. And I'll just say, well, my last thing about it, I know we talk about this probably too much, but it's fresh since they just lost to the Ravens. And Dogwada, our sweet, sweet Dogwada, who's a legend. I love you, dude. It's his coaching in a game is really, really bad, dude. I've watched a lot of Steelers games this year, man. He needs to catch up. You cannot punt the ball down 14 against the best team in the league or a top team in the league on 4th and inches, bro. Like, that alone would make me want him off my team. That alone is enough to be like, see you later, dude. Catch up with the rest of the NFL. How does a coach that everyone wants to play for and picks roster always seem to be coaching average talent? Yeah, that's a good point. And then I think, hey, listen, I'll add one more thing too. T. Wills. When you have the best player on offense, I don't like him. George Pickens is a head case. Why do they keep drafting head cases is another question for Tomlin. Why do they keep getting guys like Antonio Brown, Deontay Johnson, Pickens, just absolute head cases? After the game, do you have any more confidence in the way your offense developed this year? Yeah, we made progress. Does that give you confidence going forward? Nah. Dude, what do you do with that, Dogwada? Your best player on offense. Your best player on offense goes, nah. I don't have confidence that we're gonna do better next year. Nah. That clip was unreal. I couldn't believe I was watching it. I thought it was fake. I thought it was AI the first time I saw it. Call him a cancer. Say you don't like him. Say what you want. He's their best player on offense. And so now they've got a problem with their best player on offense. Okay, I know I keep saying one more thing, but I'll say one more thing. Tomlin is a defensive coach. And the Steelers have been down by 21 points or more in the first quarter or the first half of every playoff game in like the last decade. Where's the defensive coach? All right. Well, next year they get to play those same teams that are all going to be better than them, Dogwada. Good shots, JB. Anyway, I think Tomlin's going to move on his own. I don't think he'll get fired, but I do think that he'll actually leave on his own volition this season. I would. You get to the playoffs that many years in a row and the whole fan base wants you gone. Dogwater, I think he's hurt. I think TJ Watt's hurt. I think you're going to see that there's a pretty big injury he's dealing with. Jeremy, allegedly, Tomlin is a top 5 most involved coach in the roster. That's what I have been told by Steelers reporters and Steelers fans. But they're not Dogwater. They don't have weapons because every single year they win with a mediocre team and then lose in the playoffs, my guy. That's what I'm saying. They're not going to be able to rebuild the way a normal NFL team rebuilds because they're going to just keep winning the average amount of games a year. Don't let a mediocre team in the playoffs. There's one solution. Well, Fields isn't a good quarterback either, by the way. Like, Fields is not going to be the savior of the franchise. Did he deserve to be treated the way he was treated by the Steelers this year? No. But also, like, he is who he is. I'm going to go in the vault. I don't think... What do I need? A better shotty. I need a better shotty. I need a little Sprite. All these little guys walking around. Where are they at? Come here, little fellas. There's one. I don't know, man. I don't think there's anything the Steelers can do this offseason that's going to give a Steelers fan confidence that they're going to be good next year. You're not going to win games going in with Justin Fields or Russell Wilson next year. So who's your QB? So then you're talking about another year where Tomlin's going to have to say, where his defenders are going to have to be like, oh, well, he needs more time. So this isn't like Tomlin. Does Tomlin get one more year? For Steelers fans, it's a should we keep Tomlin for the next 4? Because they're about 4 years away from being competitive and having a chance to win a Super Bowl. Their roster is 4 years away. There are some Steelers beat writers who think that they should blow it up, trade Watt, trade Pickens. I mean, that's a rebuild, dude. And do you want Tomlin for the rebuild? I don't know. I don't know. You tell me. Sounds like some of you do. Babala, I don't like Pickens at all, and maybe his attitude makes him not a number 1. But I promise you that if Pickens was on the Bengals, I promise you'd think he's a number 1. Yeah, I saw that, Jeremy. Ash Rich with the 28 months. Hello, hello, hello. Now Dogwad is not alone in his Tomlin support, but we're finishing the Tomlin conversation now. Yeah, no more Tomlin. No more Mike Tomlin today. Appreciate the 28 months, Astrid. You're a legend. But wait, one more thing. No. That's it. That's all I got. That's all I got. That's all I got. Do you think that... Okay. That question was amazing. Hillbilly Nate says, do you think that Pickens just maybe doesn't know what optimistic means? Well, there's a chance. There's a chance. Stout says smashing Commanders +9. Where are you seeing 9, dude? It's 7.5. I don't think Pickens understood the question. Jeremy, that's funny, dude. Is there a mod in here that can change the bet command to... is there a mod in here that can change the bet command to Rams money line? So do you think the Vikings have to keep Darnold now? I think we'll learn a lot tonight. Thank you, Jeremy. Well done. Appreciate you, dude. I think it depends on how he does tonight. If Darnold looks like he did most of the season tonight in a playoff game, I do think that the Vikings are going to have to find a way to keep him around for 3 years, which is going to cost a lot of money. But there's ways around that now. You can be a salary cap magician where it won't handicap the Vikings. But if he lays an egg tonight, it would not surprise me if they just move on with JJ. And then you get to go see Sam Darnold quarterback the Pittsburgh Steelers next year. Wouldn't that be fun? How many units am I putting on the Rams, JB? I'm probably putting 10 on them, to be honest. Yeah, I saw that and ignored it, Ryla. Swollen, I like the Rams tonight. That's my play. I might make a same game parlay here in a little bit if you stick around. I'm just talking football, Ryla. I don't want to give a Fortnite tutorial. Dude, all this joy in this room reminds me of Squid Games. Ha! Who gets drafted first overall? Probably Travis Hunter. Yeah, Riley, you're not baiting me into this, dude. It's football time. Zay, a unit is what somebody bets. So it's supposed to be like 1% of your bankroll. So if your bankroll is $100, you should be betting $1 on your bets, and that would be your unit size. Tyler's unit size is like $100 or $150. Mine is 20. And so it's just a way for people who bet to talk about how they're betting, even though everyone has a different unit size. Oh, that would be fun, Joe. I do need to find some fun people to play Fort with. Oh, shoot. Couple of people here. Lock-on pistol would be great for that guy to have right now, wouldn't it? Why are they not shooting each other? They're both up there. Oh, dude, he is lasering me. Why not laser the dude who's right next to you? So we're just all three here, huh? That's got to be one of the most annoying things in the game. Yeah, I'm gonna play some reload, dude. That's so annoying. But GG's. Thoughts on the college football national championship? I think Ohio State will win, but I'll be cheering for Notre Dame. JB, I restarted my sourdough journey, but this morning I woke up and had black mold, so threw it away. Do I begin again? You begin again. You are this close to being a perfect trad wife. You have to begin again. For the sake of Salsa Man and all out there striving to be awesome. Man, you're such a great streamer, and even though I scroll on you, it makes me happy to... So never stop streaming. Love you, man. Well, thank you for saying that, and thank you for scrolling on me. Oh, every time you scroll on me, it makes you happy. Okay, very different. Thank you for the kind words. I thought you said even though I scroll on you. No. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. Sorry, Salsa Man. You cannot be the perfect trad wife unless you master the sourdough. Those are the rules, dude. So almost perfect. Almost perfect. But that's the rules. I don't make the rules, Salsa Man. So you can't yell at me about the rules. Just give up. Just give up what there, Void? Yeah, absolutely, Droopy. Back to back, baby. All day long. It will likely be Thursday evening, Butterworth. Have to confirm with that still with Jody. Brave, don't quote me yet, but I'm leaning Ravens, Chiefs, Lions, either Rams or Eagles. Haven't decided yet. Good morning, JB. Was just scrolling TikTok and saw so many Eagles fans being horrible people to others at games. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Yeah. Every single team has fans that are a-holes to people at games. Probably Philly has more than most, but I know so many really cool Eagles fans, man. Like really cool Eagles fans. Adamus, why? Because I feel like both teams could beat each other. Nope, do not there, Void. Good morning, GB. Who are the nicest NFL fans? Lions got to be up there. I think Lions are up there. I've been to Ford Field many times. Packer fans are up there as far as nice. I'm gonna actually put Packer fans at number 1 for most kind fans. I have gone to Green Bay. I've gone to Lambeau multiple times. I do not ice fish. I've been to Lambeau multiple times. You can park on their like literally in the front lawns of people's houses right next to the stadium for $10. If you're cold, they'll give you Packers gear to wear. No joke. I've had it happen. They'll give you for $10. They'll include chili and beer. They're up there, dude. In my experience, Bears fans are a lot nicer now than they used to be because they've been so bad lately. I think Colts fans are probably up there. What up, Operate? Good to see you. I'm not too worried. Nash, I actually think that Aaron Glenn would be a better head coach than Ben Johnson. But obviously with Ben Johnson comes the offensive genius mind. So I actually do think Ben Johnson will end up in Jacksonville. I think that's a good spot for him. But I do think Aaron Glenn is a bit more of a leader of men. I don't know if Ben Johnson has that or not. I just know he's a genius. Yeah, Saints fans are probably up there as well for being nice and fun. Bills fans, in my opinion, are probably up there. I know you got psycho Bills fans because they're just a lot of them are wasted. But like Green Bay, they're usually a happy drunk, you know? Stereotype of Falcons fans? I don't know that there is one. I don't think there's a negative stereotype with Falcons fans. Yes, Void, I do. I like to fish. And my kids love it. So I'll be taking the kids fishing a lot more this summer. Now that they're getting a little older. Lock on. The rumor is there's a wild Evan Perp in this game. Oh, is there? I wish there was a wild tack shotgun. Is your wife happy, happy gal? No. No, my wife is beardless Blevins. If I were this guy, I would probably stop landing near me. Just my own thoughts there, though. What the heck do I know? My sweet son. Oh, my sweet sons, both of you. You legends. Will you tell Mama to bring me my medicine? I forgot to take it this morning. I don't want to wake her up. Thanks, buddy. Is he above me? Yes. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. You can do it, okay? Hey, just give me, show me your favorite one when you're done, okay? Love you. A little early for bourbon. Okay, that's funny. Ah, I knew it was Evan. Now we're tied 4-4. What, bud? Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you, sweetheart. That's okay. You can just leave it right here. What you doing, sweetheart? Okay. You do what you want to do. Okay. Well, you go listen to Mama. Okay, sweetheart.
Okay.
Oh. Oh, you want me to take my medicine?
I want to go back upstairs.
Oh, I'm sorry. Love you. Thanks, baby. All right, Zach, there's another energy drink in the fridge upstairs. Bring that to me. Gosh, the kids are just being so great. So helpful, chat. I didn't realize that she was waiting for me to take my medicine. Kiara was just sitting there waiting. I thought she was just gonna leave it with me. I was like, what are you doing? She's like, oh, well, I'm just waiting. Whoops. That's so funny, Void. Same, by the way. We got our daughter a camera for her, a sweet little Paw Patrol camera for her birthday. And she took a bunch of pictures of me yesterday, dude. She found out how to like put lipstick on me and a giant mustache, make me look creepy. It's pretty awesome. Movement here would be awesome. But we don't have any. We don't have any movement. Yes, she had to make me look creepy, okay? Yes. I see you, kiddos. You're not tricking me today. I did see you. All right, that doesn't count. We didn't fight. All right, love you. I see you, kiddos. Broncos upset over the Bills. Looked so good until the Broncos, until after that first Broncos drive. Yeah, that was pretty funny, actually. Good, Am Wills. King Cobra says, your kids are awesome. How you doing, John? I'm doing great. They are awesome. I had a lot of good quality time with them yesterday. Hoppy, that's not 5'4". I didn't fight him. Yeah, Spider. Broncos looking good with Bo. I like him. Also, he can run, too. Good to see you, Cody. Yes, she does, Ravi. She homeschools them, and we have a tutor as well. I didn't break anything. That's pretty funny, Void. Will I am with the 26 months in a row. Appreciate that, Will. Think about 26 months. Excuse me. Why did you decide to homeschool? Our biggest reason was just that we feel like kids spend way too much time being raised by other people, and we wanted to spend their young years with us. And what? And not just sitting in a room all day being told not to talk. That was our number one reason. They're still all super young, and they've got tons of friends. They do tons of sports. We've got tons of friends, so they're very social. All the stereotypes about homeschool are stupid. If your parents are dumb and awkward, your kid will be dumb and awkward. If your parents are social and normal, your kids will be social and normal. So we take it year by year. We'll see. We sent him to Catholic school for a little bit. That was fine. But they were just in school all day long. We can they're genius kids, man, and they do what, like 2 to 3 hours of school instead of 8. That was our biggest motivation. People always ask this, Jody, what agenda or curriculum we follow. Is there one? We kind of pick and choose, so I don't know. I can't really be of huge help there. Jody says there's plenty of curriculums you can just buy and do that whole thing, but we kind of pick and choose. So, and I don't know which ones we pick and choose. I know that they're Catholic, right, babe? Not all of them are. Okay, some of them. Love you. I wish, T-Wills. That'd be awesome, dude. I'm not teaching them. No, I'm not teaching them anything. I teach them. I teach them faith, theology, philosophy. But no, Jody and the tutor do all the heavy lifting. Yeah, Jody's pretty great. We got to get this minigun out of the game ASAP, dude. Tell when I say GG's. Man, I left the spot early. I didn't finish looting. My loot's awful. I need better loot. Flopping walleye with the 11 months. Appreciate you, my friend. What a blessing. What a blessing indeed. Let's go. Thank you. Love that, Trent. Love that, dude. Yo, Naz says going to the Chiefs game this weekend. Any advice for the cold? I'm gonna be honest. I wouldn't go. My bad, guys. I was not paying attention to the shields. I've never been to Kansas City. Are they benches or are they seats? If they're benches, you got to bring something for the bum to sit on or you're going to be freezing. And you got to bring cardboard for your feet, which sounds weird, but it's a trick I learned at Lambeau Field. But in my old age, I'm never going to a cold game again. That's for the young ones. I prefer to watch the game from the comfort of my own home or the comfort of a suite. You know what I mean? Is it fryer? Goofo with the 36 months. You ever put butter on a Pop-Tart? It's so good. You ever put butter on the Pop? Dude, I saw that. Thanks for sending that to me, bro. I just forgot to respond to you. Was that a Lions? What is that? Nostradamus with the 24 months, 2 years. So glad to be a part of the lovely community. Thanks, Jimmy, for the effort you put in. Thank you, Nostradamus, for you in the 2 years. That's crazy, bro. Appreciate you. Okay, yeah, I didn't get the whole parlay, dude. What else do you need for it to hit? Mo Setter, I love that, dude. Listen, you know I love hockey. Those hockey stadiums get a little chilly, though, bro. You know, as you know. Oh, come on, brother. Yeah, nothing I can do. Oh, is there? Is there something I can do? Nope. Anonymous. A breaking 200 gold series with you? What? I don't even know what that is, dude. Get this guy. Tyler with the tier 1 for 74 months. Appreciate you, brother. That guy was all over me, dude. That guy was all over me. I know, Ty, that was wild. I want to know who that was. They sent the GGs, so it's a kind person. We know that. Tyler, I want you to guess how many units I'm up in 2025, brother. And I'm being dead serious. I'll screenshot if you need me to. Carrie with a tier 1 for a year. Thank you so much for the support as well. My goodness, what a day we're having. What a day we're having. Tyler, more. Authorized TTV. Okay. Pretty sure you got me the last 2 times. GG's. More, Tyler. More. Tyler, more. No, 75, but I just sent you a text. College basketball and the NFL and college football have been good to me. Lions by 1 million. I hope so, dude. Should be a good game. I think the Lions will win, but they just got to play smart and keep the Commanders off the field. The Commanders are going to try to do what they did to the Bucks. Lions need to make sure that they just have good, long, sustained drives ending in touchdowns. And we'll be chilling. No, I'm not up 75 grand. My unit is $20. I'm up 75 grand, chat. I love it, Brave, but you probably need to switch Jared Goff with Saquon Barkley. But I love it. Oh, so am I doing, wait, hold on. Am I doing my math wrong then? Am I doing my math wrong then? I did the math very differently. I did the math very differently, Salsa Man. I did what I have in my account divided by my unit size and got 75. I'm not teaching my kids math. I never was good at math except for in poker. Exactly, Hobby. And like, I realize that's not a ton. That's not even paying the mortgage, you know what I mean? But like, we're having fun and we're up, you know what I mean? Wait, I am right then? I don't know. Anyway, I'm having a good 2025, okay? Super fun. Guys, was a joke. Salsa Man, be nice, bro. I'm bad at math. I trust you, dude. Masters with a prime sub, 18 months. Appreciate you. I'm so unconfident in my own math. Even though I used a calculator. Who's getting a TD tonight? I like Puka Nakua to get a tutty. I kind of like Addison to get a tutty. Kyron Williams probably gets one. I'm not a big Kyron Williams fan, dude. I've said that for months. He's fast, and that's about it, dude. But they give him the ball a lot at the goal line, and Double A with the Prime sub 18 months. Thank you so much. I think I kind of see a revenge from the Lions game. Justin Jefferson getting one. Oh, love that. Love the backwards flip, dude. Where'd this guy go? Back to the lobbies where he went. See you later, Medusa TTV. GG's. Owned with the 6 months Prime sub. Appreciate that. Joey, we're cooking, man. We're cooking. We're having a good stream so far, man. Good to be back at my normal streaming time. Freaking miss y'all. Yeah, you tell him, Lou Meister. Don't be weird, dude. I will take that, actually. Look at this. I like the confidence in this guy. Still here from getting your teeth pulled? My goodness. Hope you heal quickly, bro. That's just no fun, man. Been too long, Butterworth. I just like this one a lot. I hear you, though. So, G, man. You locked yourself in the bathroom with me, sir. One. Really? Lasered. Lasered. I should have killed that guy earlier when I knew it was him. We have a Dolphins rant. We have to read it from our good buddy Witcher. Bet that our offense is completely inept without Tua is BS when he's so injury prone. Might be 3-14 over 500 teams. Yeah, dude. I mean, I can't believe that they're retaining him already. I'd move on if it were. I'd want to move on if I were a Dolphins fan. And I like the guy. But you got to have results. Soulfly guy got me twice, dude. I killed the guy who killed me, but no shotty. I got the Rams, Paluchin. No, the Packers would have been my first choice to play. Commanders would have been second. But if you're going to make the Super Bowl, you got to beat anybody, so I'm fine with whatever. What do you mean, Isaac? I think Mike and Tua are both the problem. They're not going to have guys. They paid Tua QB1 money. The Dolphins were in a bind, in a big bind. They're in a similar. I'm gonna be honest. The Dolphins are in a similar situation to the Giants, where you bring in Daniel Jones, you bring in Dable. Dable then comes. They pay Daniel Jones a ton of money, and now the Giants organization is like, well, it's not Dable's fault. He had Daniel Jones. Well, we paid Daniel Jones, so and now they're in this cycle, and they kept him too. Same exact thing is going to happen to the Dolphins. But again, they just paid him a ton of money. Like getting rid of Tua is not going to it's not going to free the Dolphins all of a sudden. They're going to be able to just rebuild and use the pieces they have. Like the Dolphins are kind of stuck in a win with Tua in the next 3 years or do a full rebuild mode. And I don't think you're going to get a Super Bowl with Tua as your QB. Even if he wasn't hurt, I don't think Tua is that good. I watched a little bit of Premier. I watched Arsenal Man U the other day. What a boring game that was. Good thing Bearded Mitch isn't in here. He's probably super upset about that game still. I mean, clock is ticking in what way, Witcher? And is in the fact that he might get hurt and never play again, or that you guys are going to be impatient with him? Because, again, you just paid him a ton of money. Oh, Scroller, get out of here, bro. Arsenal should have beat him by 1 million. Arsenal being up a man and losing? Ugh. That's why I won't get into Premier League, dude. What up, Shane? Good to see you, buddy. Love you too, man. This guy probably has a better land than us. Drop it like it's hot. Okay, dude. I'm done with the parkour stuff. got him. I agree 100%, Ricky. I had it for the first time yesterday because of your recommendation in my chat, buddy. I had it for the first time yesterday. It was delicious. I'm not trying to do energy drinks anymore, guys. But my body, my sickness, whether it's the medication I'm on or what, I can't handle coffee right now. So it's Celsius until I'm off this medication. But then I'm back to coffee, and I'm actually in the process of making my own coffee brand that I will have for sale at competitive prices compared to normal coffee, and I'm excited to share that with y'all. I don't want to be doing energy drinks anymore, but I need the caffeine right now, and body can't do the coffee at the moment. So literally tasting a bunch of different beans tomorrow. Well, if I feel better tomorrow. I'm working on names for it still. Bearded Beans, obviously, has a little bit of a ring, but I'm open to ideas. That was a really good shot, JB. Bearded brew. I should probably ask Tyler. Tyler's actually really good at that kind of stuff. Balding beans? Okay, that's a little too far. What the heck? Bearded beans must be sub to roast. That's such a good one. Mnemonic, what do you mean by that, brother? I knew I'd find him. Little Harry Potter rat hiding under the stairs. Wait, what, Ricky? Wait, what? Wow. Interessante. Levin's Beard Brew. Levin's Brews. It was, Robbie. It was a good game, man. I'm so glad we got a good playoff game yesterday, finally. Every game this weekend sucked except for last night's game. Imagine a custom run of herb butters, though, dude. Amwills, I'm in, dude. Even watching those games sucked. Imagine watching them as a Bengals fan. Yikes. Touche. Bearded chair dancing. I've never once danced on this chair, chat. I don't know what you're talking about. Fake news. Those clips are altered by AI. Where is this dude? Is he not? Is he in a tree? Who's your team, buddy? Brew. Oh, come on. Don't do this to me again, Fortnite. Or internet, I should say. I'm getting hit offline again, bro. Why does someone keep doing this to me, man? It's so annoying. Every stream. Maybe Toxic. We'll see. It should be a great game. Should be a great game regardless. upload. Has nothing to do with... Good shot. Good shot.